Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tommy James in case you're new here, and if you're not new, thank you so very much for coming back to my channel today. So guys, in today's video we'll be making this beautiful braid wig from start to finish. I'm going to be showing you how to make this baby, leaving no stone unturned. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep on watching. So guys, the first thing to do is to take our closure. Guys, if you've not seen the video where I made this closure with attachment, you want to go and check it out right now. Like, yes, this closure is made out of attachment. I explain in full details in that video how I made it look like human hair. So guys, the first thing to do right now is to place our mannequin our closure on our mannequin head. We want it to stay as flat as possible, so I'm going to be securing it with my pins just so it stays flat. Guys, you want to ensure that your closure is staying as flat as possible. This is really important. Like, this is a major important step. Let that closure be flat as possible, guys.
Running the race, life is a chase. I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind.
So guys, the next thing to do now is to sew it down with my thread and needle. Please, you want to create just a very small knot, you get. And so I'm not going to start from the end here. I'm going to start from that place. I'm starting right now. Please, I am sorry, just try and follow the video. I'm going to try as much as possible to explain so you have a better understanding of what I am doing. I do not want that front to have any bump, so that is why I'm starting from there, and I'm just going to sew right in like that.
Venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11.
And so guys, because I don't want any bump at that front too, I'm not going to end it there. I'm going to take it up again, for the second time, and just tie the knot somewhere around the middle, just anywhere aside from the front area. This is really important, guys.
Ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off.
So guys, obviously our closure is staying as flat as possible. This is what you want your closure or even frontal to look at like. You want to make it stay as flat as possible. Guys, I have a video already where I showed you how to tuck in your wig cap, like you've seen. If you've not seen that video, please, it is necessary you go and watch it, guys. So guys, what I did briefly is just to create a guideline is really necessary, especially when you're braiding a wig. I'm going to explain to you. What I did was make the line 1 inch apart. You want to use a tape rule. If you do not have a tape rule, 2 fingers, you just place 2 fingers right around the wig cap and just create a guideline. 2 fingers will suffice. That will definitely do if you do not have a tape rule around. So guys, if you notice, all right, this last line I didn't put any guideline as in where I want my braid to be. This is because I'm going to make it very close. I am going to ensure that it is very close, and this last line, the one before the net, I'm going to make it closer before I make the one around the net. This is just so to cover the space. We don't want that space to be opened. I'm going to show you briefly what I mean soon. So guys, I'm just going to braid like I'll normally do. I'll take the attachment, and I'm going to divide it into two, not two equal parts. There is a bigger one and there is a smaller one, like so. And then I'm going to go in with the smaller one first with my crochet pin and just place the bigger one right across it. If you're first timer, you want to tie the knot so you don't have any trouble braiding, and so you're just going to braid like you normally do. This will let you have 3 strands of hair to braid with. So guys, it is important to know how to space your braid, and I'm going to explain to you how I spaced my braid. If you see the first line, the line before the one I'm showing you right now, there is a space in between, and then the next braid I'm going to braid in between the line. This one, there is a space between. The next braid I'm going to braid in between, and like so. That is how to space. It is really important to know how to space your braid so it's not heavy, it's not bulky, because if your braid wig is too heavy, you're not going to wear it, honestly. So right now I'm just going to the next line. I'm going to make sure that I braid in between the space in the previous line. I hope you understand what I mean. So I'm going to explain to you how to braid again. Take the quantity you want, divide into two, not two equal parts. There's a smaller one and a bigger hand, so you're going to go in with your smaller one first, alright, and then go in with the bigger one. If you're first time and you want to, definitely tie the knot. If not, you can just braid away. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. So guys, moving on to the closure area, you want to be very careful with this area. So I'm going to go in with my smaller crochet pin because I do not want to ruin my net. However, if you can be careful, you can use the bigger one. Alright, so I'm going to pass my crochet pin beneath the wig cap and beneath the net, the closure net. I'm going to make sure that it is right above the black thread, so we don't want that to show. We want to cover our tracks. So I'm going to first go in with a very small braiding hair with a very small attachment, alright, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller one and just place it right over the one I have passed through my net. Sorry guys, just please go on with what I am showing you. And so I'm just going to braid. So guys, another method I like to use is the feeding method. I'm just going to, put in some hair right there, just so I can easily reach them when I need it. And I'm just going to be feeding it in as I braid. I'm just going to be feeding it in until I get the exact quantity or weight or shape I want. So that's what I'll just be doing basically. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so guys, you can see that the one I did for the feeding method, the root is not as bulky as the one that was not the feeding method. So I think the feeding method is really preferable here. So guys, I'm just going to braid right now. I'm going to braid before at the back. I want to braid at a line before. I don't know how to explain this. That very line before the closure net at the back, I want it covered. It's really important, so the back of our wig is not showing. You don't want that. It is really important to braid that part, and you want to braid that part really closer. You can see it's not as closer as the one around the closure net. I'm just going to braid that one right now, but you want that line to be there. You want it to be very close because you don't want your hair at the back to expose. I hope you understand that, please. So guys, I just finished to finish the braid offline. I said offline, off camera, guys. I'm sorry about that. So I'm just going to braid my closure. The first thing I like to use my gel. This is just to put it together. There are no flyaways and all of that. So the method I'm going to be using here is the feeding method, so it's kind of like if knotless, front. I just want it to be very, just that kind of feel, please, guys. So I'm just going to have my attachments there, and I'm just so that I can easily reach out for them when I need them. I'm going to braid a little. All right, I'm going to braid it a little first, and then start feeding my attachment in little by little, little by little. All right, I'm just going to continue to feed it in like that, guys.
Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. To the tester, expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme.
So guys, I'm sorry if I did not make enough voice record. I hope you understand all of this. Just watch the video, you're going to really understand. Alright, so I'm done. I'm just going to finish up the length. It's quite long, and so I'm just going to have my siblings help me. So guys, we are done, and this is what we have. This length is like 44 or 42 inches long, and so I'm just going to trim it out. What I like to do is first to trim the length, the what's it called, the tip. I like to trim it, then go from there to the top. This will help me to get it all trimmed out. If you want to use fire on it, you can, but that actually ends up ruining your clothes, and this is quite lengthy, so I'm not going to be using that. I'm just going to really trim it out, take my time to trim it out. All right. So guys, next up is the hot water face. This is really important because it will help the hair to become lighter, and you really need that. It's really important. And so I'm just going to set it to dry and just continue to trim it out until I am sure that it's all trimmed out.
A weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme.
After that is done, I want to use my mousse. The mousse helps us to stay together. It helps us to just have this firm look and all of that. It is quite important, guys. I needed to mention that I used two super braid for this wig. Yeah, 2 big ones, so that is what I used. And so the next thing to do is to cut off the wig cap, the excess wig cap, because we will not be needing that anymore.
It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives.
So guys, we are done with that, and you can see that this is giving scalp already. So guys, the next thing to do is to ventilate my edges. This is really optional, but I like to do this for my customers. So guys, our baby is ready, and obviously this is so beautiful. Like, really, I am impressed myself. So guys, I hope you find this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and until I see all of you wonderful and amazing people in my next video, please stay safe. I love you. Bye.